Hey family, hello butterflies, hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. As you see today, it is June 20th, 2022. I happened to come across this channel on YouTube. You know, the spirit is always leading me to certain people, okay? Certain people channels, and I don't question it, I would just check them out. And I came across this channel. Um, it is called Cold Case Project. So shout out to Cold Case Project. The heading is 25 Virginia Unsolved Missing Person Cases. And it has on there the number 2. And as I was watching it, um, I didn't watch all of it, okay? I pretty much stopped on this one right here, on this young lady right here, okay? I mean, you can see it that good, but anyway. And if any of you want additional information on this young lady, uh, story, it starts at 8 minutes and 16, okay? So you started checking it out. Now, there are others now that are missing also. There are considered cold cases. But this young lady, I think her name is Keeshae, 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 Eunique Jacobs. If you check out Cold Case Project, okay, I'm going to put the link down below. Make sure you go at 8 minutes and 16 mark, okay? And you will see about her story. But there are others, all right? So anyway, Keeshae, she was last seen September 26th of 2016, okay? I believe at the age of, she went missing at the age of 21. So yes, this is a cold case. There are others that I'm thinking about doing cold case readings. Um, Also in that video. Okay, but I like to be led by the spirit as far as who I decide to do readings on. And her mom, Miss Jacob, I think her mom is Tony, but anyway, Miss Jacob, my heart go out to you. I'm so sorry. You know, you've been suffering. It's the not knowing. As far as what happened to your loved one. I was just on nobody. But I was led by the spirit to do this reading, okay? So may you receive some clarity and the insight on the disappearance of your daughter. Now, whatever you see and hear, family, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Keeshae Jacobs' family did not ask me to do this reading. I'm doing it as a labor of love, trying to be a voice for the voiceless, because I know I will want somebody to help me. Okay? And you'd be surprised, people do seek out people like myself for insight. Yes, they do, behind the scenes. And you can get to that point of being very desperate because you're seeking answers. So anyway, I want to read this real quick, family. Okay. I was looking for updates, any updates as far as has she been found. So far, it's still an unsolved case, and I believe she has not been found yet. It says Keeshae was 21 years old, and I Googled her name, okay? It says Keeshae was 21 years old when she vanished near, I know we already messed this up, Chimborazo, Chimborazo Park in the city East End. She told a family member she would see them the next day, but never returned. Her disappearance didn't make national headlines 5 years ago, and since then, there have been no arrests and no sighting. And this was uploaded November 22nd of 2021. All right, family. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say on this when it comes to this case. Like I said, shout out to Cold Case Project. Check them out. Much love to them for caring and bringing awareness when it comes to the missing. And I'm going to go ahead on and do a reading on this sister, okay? On Keeshae Jacobs. to see what I'm picking up in the spirit. A lot of time I do my own little private reading, but I'm not gonna do that this time. This time I'm just gonna let the spirit do the talking, okay? All right, let's get started. And I felt led by the spirit due to the fact this sister's been missing, it's going on what 6 years now. Um, I decided to light a candle for her. All right, so give me a minute. I like to be led by the spirit when it comes to which deck I choose to use. Okay. And I thank you, family, for your love supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love, the positive messages. The support goes a long way, and for sharing. I appreciate that too. I'm going to be using my psychic tarot deck. I'm going to start off using this first. The eyes of the one's her soul. So I'm staring in her eyes. Divine spirit of love and truth. The Holy Spirit leads me to all truth, seeking clarity. By the disappearance of Keeshae Jacobs, led up to her disappearance. The light be shed in this darkness concerning Keeshae disappearance. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Keeshae. What happened to Keeshae what led up to her disappearance. Now, family, let me say this. A lot of time my readings will go anywhere from 45 to an hour. This is a labor of love, okay? So if many of you decide to step away, that's fine. I appreciate you for just checking in. Thank you for caring enough to watch. Let me just say that. And once again, much love to her family. I'm gonna stop right here. Now, none of this is in divine order, so keep that in mind, all right, family? Okay, let's get with this reading on Keeshae Jacobs. This card is upside down. When this card is upward, it speaks from the perspective of someone had the decision to make. It's called the waiting game, okay? But time is ticking, okay? Time is ticking. According to the spirit, Keeshae had a decision to make, okay? Something was on her mind. She had a decision to make, and time was ticking. Right here, she has time, okay? Right here, it represents time is up for whatever reason, okay? Time is up. Right here, this card is upside down. This is prosperity begin. This is someone who is sowing the seed, waiting to receive the harvest, okay? Or waiting to be compensated. Let me just say that. This is someone who's coming into their abundance, okay? Reaping what they have sown. This person is still waiting, okay? They are waiting, okay? Um, they have not received yet that which they have sown or the seed that they have sown. They're still waiting to receive. Let me just say that. So she's waiting on something, all right? Whether it be money or it could have been a project, something that she was trying to do, but she was still waiting and it hasn't came to her yet, okay? Right here, this is upside down. This is suffering and silence, okay? This is someone who's smiling, kiki, everything is everything when they come around you, but on the inside they are dying, on the inside they are in pain, okay? Her card's upside down. So if she was dealing with this, it looked like she was coming out of it or getting past it, whatever that was bothering her. It looked like she was getting past it, okay? Pretty much she was at the point of ready to let go of whatever it was that was bothering her, all right? Right here, this card is balance. One thing about this card, when it's upward, this could let me know that Keeshae was a balanced individual. That's pretty much being balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Or you can say whatever that was going on in her life, she was trying to bring balance to it, okay? Pretty much trying to bring balance out of, how do they say, order out of chaos, trying to bring balance to her life. Let me just say that, okay? Only her loved one would know if she was a balanced individual, all right? Sound mind, balance. But also, this can speak from the perspective of she was trying to bring balance in her life, okay? Especially if someone has been dealing with a lot of struggles. The next card is intuition. Right here, I'm going to say in this timeline, Keeshae was trying to go by her divine knowingness. She was trying to listen to her intuition, being led by the spirit. Let me just say that. Um, she was really seeking from within answers. Let me just say it like that. Okay, by being led by her intuition. I remember, if it ain't Keeshae, it was somebody. Somebody had a decision to make. Remember that? But time was up. Right here, this next card is upside down. This is fulfillment of wishes. This is someone that is believing for something and their wish was granted. Okay? Right here, you can say this was cachet, whatever that she was desiring and believing for. It's like the universe is saying no to her or not yet. No, not now. Because it represents not now also. Wait, be patient. But also you can look at it from the perspective of her wishes were not granted. Whatever that meant to cachet. Right here, the next card is upside down. This is patient, I'm sorry, financial and material changes. When this card is upward, it represents gains. Upside down represents losses, okay, of financial or material changes. Let me just say that. Also, this card represents um, challenges also, okay? So not only losses when it's upside down, but it represents someone experiencing challenges and changes that comes out of those challenges, if you know what I mean. So upward can be gain, but her card's upside down. She had experienced some type of loss, okay? Whatever that meant to Cachet. It could be, money. All right, the next card, it is upside down. This is rest and rejuvenate. This one who's experiencing some, struggles. They're tired, mentally tapped out, shall I say, um, or they have really gone through a horrific ordeal. Okay, they're tired and they're going within themselves, tapping in, seeking answers. And this particular timeline, the spirit is saying she needs to do this. Okay, and this particular timeline, she's not doing it. She's not going within. Stop, think, reflect, go within, seek those answers. It looks like here she's just on autopilot. She just reacting or moving in a way to where she's not stopped and thinking first. Okay, right here she's not tapping within. Okay, but the spirit says she needed to. Right here, this upside down. This is the base chakra. Okay, it represents I have, but Keeshae, okay, the moments that will lead up to her disappearance was giving off the vibration I don't have. You see how everything's starting to fit a little bit? See, something was going on with this sister, all right? She getting off the vibration I don't have. It can be I don't have money. It can be, I don't have an individual. I want the spirit do the talking, okay? But so far, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a lot of things that's really pertaining to money and resources. But anyway, the next card is upside down. This is positive movement forward, okay? Positive movement forward. Keeshae card is upside down, okay? Um, it's not really a positive omen when I get this card. Let me just say that when it comes to the missing, it's pretty much what this card means to Keeshae. You can say that overall, looking at this reading, there will be no positive movement forward due to whatever information that may come out concerning this sister disappearance. It may not be in the best light, or you can look at it that which she was believing for, or out of her struggles. Let me just say that there would be no positive movement forward as far as the route that she was trying to go, or whatever it is that she was trying to you know, um, shall I say, manifest. Okay, there will be no positive movement forward. All right, but this is not a positive omen. Period. Okay, this is not a positive omen. Period. The next card is upside down. This is accelerated motion. Had this card been up, or I would say, behind the scenes, things are moving very swiftly. Well, let me see. It's two ways you look at it, okay? Before Tajay went missing, okay? Obviously she had a decision to make, but whatever that was going on with her, it seemed like things were moving very slow, okay? I'm sure she could have been very impatient also, but upper represents things are moving fast, okay? Events are playing out very fast. Her card's upside down. Events were playing out slow, okay? Now you want to look at it from the perspective of this sister being that's you want to look at it from the perspective that this has disappeared, you can say that, you know, when it comes to the authorities, all right, they do not have any ideas of suspects, evidence, whatever this pertaining to things are moving slow in this case. It can be for many reasons. It can be maybe authorities turning a blind eye. It can be due to because I do consider this a cold case. All right, it can be due to a many things. Maybe they're putting this case in a back burner, if you know what I mean. Okay, due to other missing cases, are popping up. I hate to say it, but when this card's upside down, this is not a positive omen at all. Okay, and I'm looking at this card from the perspective of her case. It is turning into a cold case because the authorities are not making it a priority. Okay, I'm sure they're not really active as they once were as far as finding new leads, talking to, people that can be potential suspects. you keep it on going with this family, okay? So upside down is upside down. You know, things behind the scenes are moving very slow. I'm just gonna say it like that, all right? In this case, that's why it's a cold case because you know, due to the lack of evidence and lack of suspect. Okay, the next card is upside down. This is light. It represents renewal of life. It represents contentment and growth. Also, when someone has disappeared, when I'm dealing with a missing person case, I also look at it from the perspective of had this card been upward, I would say, all right, Keeshae is somewhere outside, you know, um, to where the sunlight is hitting her body. Okay, whatever that means, whether she's alive or she's not alive. Okay, she's somewhere above ground. The sunlight is hitting her body. Right here, her card is upside down, and it represents the opposite of renewal of life. Okay, it can also let us know allegedly she is deceased. Okay. Also, when it's upside down, the sunlight is not hitting her body, so she could be somewhere. Her body slash location, okay, slash remains allegedly. She can be somewhere covered up, okay, hidden somewhere, okay. But the way this is looking, she's somewhere that's either covered up or hidden to where the sunlight's not hitting her body, okay? And sorry to say that. All I'm doing is interpreting the cards. None of this is my opinion. Right here, this is a mental conflict. Many of my butterflies who watch me, supports my channel, you already know what this card means, okay? With the mental conflict card, it represents, someone that has a mental conflict. They have the inability to get over something or someone. Okay? They have the inability to get over something or someone. And could quite possibly be going in the merry-go-round in stagnation. Okay? Something is preventing them from moving forward. Okay? And it can also be due to looking back. It depends on what this message means to Keeshae. All right. But this is the mental conflict. I'm going to read up on this real quick because it has additional meaning. And just in case it's her loved ones have to be watching, I want you to get an idea of what this card is saying. Okay. This card deals with the inability to move forward as self doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. I'm sorry. It may not be an easy decision. Remember, she had a decision to make. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations when you decide to act and finally make the choice that needs to be made. Then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decision. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Now, right here, and remember, none of this is in divine order, okay? There's timelines. It's like putting the pieces to the puzzles together, okay? Trying to make them fit. Right here, this card is upside down. This is victory and success, okay? It speaks for itself. Upward is a positive omen. There shall be victory and success. Upside down is the opposite of that. Okay. So whatever was going on with this sister, obviously, it didn't end well. It wasn't successful at all. Even the fact that the authorities does not have a suspect at this time, and her case is a cold case. I get this also. So real quick, I want to read up on this card of victory and success. Because all of these cards have additional meaning. That's the only reason why I read up on them. Okay, it's number 6. All right. Okay. And also, that card speaks about good news. Okay. It speaks from the perspective of good news as well. But that's upside down, pretty much bad news. Good news is on the way. The quality of this positive card are completion, victory, and success. But her card is upside down, okay? That often follows a difficult period. You get it? She was experiencing a struggle, a difficult period in her life. Many people around you are very proud to see how you triumphantly came through it. So she was dealing with some struggles. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your examples. You worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point. So obviously, out of her struggles, she just wasn't able to come out of it, whatever that she was dealing with. Okay, it has here your life. Hold on, family. You work hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life. When you become wiser and have grown in so many ways, always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This call also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. The victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. So, yes, indeed, that's confirmation. This sister was experiencing some challenges, okay, some struggles. All right, on her loved ones would know what that is, whether it's personal, or financial matters. But she was experiencing some challenges and some struggles. The next card is material harvest. This is someone who hands is wide open, okay, and they are coming into their blessing. Now this card is upward. Let me fact check real quick. Okay, so the spirit did pull this card. It needed to come out, but it should be upside down, not upward. But let me finish explain to you about this card. This card is someone who has put in the work, and their hands are wide open, and they're coming to some money. Okay, as I stated earlier, that which they have reaped, they are sowing. Okay, they put in the hard work, and they are reaping the benefits. Right here, whatever work that she's putting in, okay, whatever that means to Keeshae, okay, whether it be in her personal life, in a relationship, or just working. Period. Okay, this is her right here. Her hands are still open, and she's not being rewarded. Okay, the money's not coming in. All right, her hands are just open, so she's still waiting. Remember that the waiting game card right here. She's still waiting, but for some reason, time was up. For some reason, okay, she still did not come into whatever this was for whatever reason. Right here, this card is upside down. Interesting. This is partnership alliance. I'm definitely going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. This is someone that has a partnership with somebody, okay? And it can be business, pertaining to business, and maybe also contracts can be involved or a verbal agreement. But this is two individuals coming together for a common goal. And you could say, Keisha, I want to say Keeshae so bad. You can say Keeshae has knows someone, okay, that she could be being in partnership with. But really, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm not going to say that yet because I'm still seeking additional information. I don't know if these two individuals that are coming together, for common goal, as far as towards her, or this is Keeshae in partnership with somebody. Okay, I'm not sure yet. But all I know is this is two individuals that are coming together for a common goal, and there's harmony in this union. Okay, these two are getting along. Everything is going as planned. Right here, there's lack of harmony. Okay, these two have fallen out. Okay, these two individuals have fallen out. All right. Now I'm going to read up on this card. Give me a minute, because I'm still not sure. Are these two individuals Keshay and somebody else, or is these two individuals are plotting against her. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so just give me a minute. And it doesn't have to be two. It can be two or more. But let me see something real quick. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruit of your labor. You get it? You're starting to see the fruit of your labor, but her card was upside down. I believe these two go hand in hand, don't they? The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruit of your labor. Take seed and blossom. But she wasn't able to take seed and blossom because something happened. All right, let me just say that. There still may be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. With all partnership, always remember that there has to be a even exchange, whether it's business or relationships. Okay, family? Of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimal result. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely resources. Have an open mind when listening to others. Okay, and remember, we also saw the card about how you know a person. Well, let me say it like this. We also saw the card about keeping your ego in check too. Remember that? And this one he's speaking also from the perspective of having open mind when listening to others. Okay, all that plays a part when it comes to partnership with the individual, as well as there must be a even exchange of energy. Okay, making sure that you're not doing everything and pretty much someone is doing most of the taking, if you know what I mean. But anyway, with this card, her hands are still open because she has not received that which she has sown. Right here, this is partnership alliance, and there's lack of harmony going on here. Okay, disharmony, disagreements, you name it. All right. The next card is upside down. This is recognition and reward. Had this card been upward, I would say whomever this individual is, okay, they are not only being acknowledged, but they are also being what? Rewarded for the hard-earned work. Okay, they are in the spotlight. They are in the spotlight. All eyes are on them. Okay. In Keeshae reading, this individual right here is being overlooked. This individual right here is not being rewarded for their hard-earned work. Okay. This individual right here is waiting to be acknowledged. Okay. They feel very overlooked and unappreciated. Now, I'm going to read up on this card. A reward of a job well done is what this card represents. It's a time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. But this individual is not feeling like that. Okay, then they're not feeling honored nor rewarded. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving towards a common goal. Accept the help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works. So be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunities. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Now, I'm not through this reading, family, because I'm not sure if this right here is Keeshae or this can be somebody that Keeshae had knows, and maybe they are feeling not acknowledged by her. Okay, I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to continue this reading. Okay, but it's somebody. Please know that somebody wasn't feeling acknowledged. Somebody was not feeling rewarded. This is the next card. This is foundation and achievement. This is someone who's inspired by family. Okay, I don't know if Keeshae has any children or not, but according to the spirit, Keeshae is inspired by family. Okay, or you can also look at this message from perspective of this is what she desires someday. She desires, her own family. The house, the husband, the kid. It's how you look at it. But anyway, this is foundation and achievement, and this is Keeshae pretty much being inspired by her family. Okay. So obviously her family were very close. The next one is the heart chakra card. It represents I love. This is the vibration she's giving off. She's saying I love you. She's saying I love something. Let me just say that. Right here, this is wisdom. This is somebody wise and are looking back at family, and they are inspired by what they see. Okay? So I would say this is Keeshae looking back on her family. Upper represents wisdom. Upside down represents the fool. Okay. So this is a positive omen right here. And also, when I think about this card, I think about when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's what pop up in my spirit. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Because this is a wise individual, and they are appearing and they're looking back at this family. It's something about this family they are looking at. Okay. Then this card is upside down. This is the awareness card. Okay. This card speaks from the perspective of, Keeshae being in awareness of her situation. Okay. So she was aware of the situation that she was in. So it's not like, um, she could have been caught off guard, or it's pretty much she knew the situation that she was in. Let me just say it like that. She was operating in awareness. Okay. I'm just gonna say it like that. Now, I might end up pulling some more cards, but what I want to do real quick, my videos can go quite long, and I try to get as much information as I can, okay? But I like to be led by the spirit as far as what I choose to use. I'm going to be using real quick my Awakened Butterfly Rebuilding Oracle. I'll be using this, okay? But now I'm seeking like clarity. I just want to go into more depth, all right? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and conditional clarity on the disappearance of Keeshae Jacobs. May the Spirit of light shed light on this darkness surrounding the disappearance of Keeshae. Will lead to a disappearance. Seeking clarity. Will lead to disappearance of Keeshae. Light be shed on this darkness. All right, family. Remember, none of this is it's in divine order, okay? The person will be found. There's hope. According to the Spirit, in the Most High God, divine timing. I'm not here to put timing on anything. All right, I leave it up to God. But in the Most High God, divine timing, according to the Spirit, she will be found. Her loved ones will know of her whereabouts, or shall I say, her location. Okay. which is always good. Okay. Was used for money and benefits only. So this is someone who's feeling used. Okay. This individual right here is feeling used. Temptation, has addictions, drugs, alcohol, or sex addictions. Okay. So temptation is playing a part as well as some form of addiction. So one was definitely tempted, and addiction is playing a part. Neighborhood close to home. And you could say that she disappeared in the neighborhood, or it's a good chance she still could be somewhere close by in the neighborhood, okay? I'm not familiar with the area. I don't live in the area, okay? But something about neighborhood close to home. They wish to be alone. Feelings of depression and withdrawn. And for a person to be feeling like this, they're going through something. I remember we saw the suffering in silence card, okay? But it did look like she was coming out of that. So something definitely jumped off. Right here it says they got caught up in the drama. Right here it says stalker, stranger. It could be one or the other, okay? It could be somebody you know that can still be stalking you. Let me just say that, okay? But I'm going to honor it. It says stalker, stranger. So somebody was definitely watching her. Fine spirit conditioning. Clarity of disappearance of Keeshae. Fine spirit clarity of the disappearance of Keeshae. Like Michelle in its darkness surrounding her disappearance. Okay, the next one. Caution, detour, trouble ahead. So whatever the path that she was on, okay, little did she know, okay, there was some trouble ahead. All right, that spirit was telling her, and I'm sure she could have been. She could have been receiving signs, um, but she was not listening to her intuition at this time. Okay, it says caution, detour, trouble ahead. It has here met on a dating site or on social media. Period. Okay. It has here motive, money. I'm sorry, motive for money and trade. For money and trade. Interesting. Hmm. The need to travel and get away. Standing their ground. So obviously, she on the path that she was on, she ran into some. She was in some type of conflict with somebody. Okay, in order for her to, to stand her ground with the individual. There we go. This is confirmation. Working together partnership. Now this is Keeshae. and an individual who is this other individual that she was trying to do business with, that she was working together with, that she was creating some type of alliance with. Okay, who is this? Who is this? Because underneath is they got caught up in the drama. Now this is not Keeshae partnership with somebody. This is somebody's partnership with an individual. Okay, that's pertaining to Keeshae. Let me just say that it's either one or the other. You don't want to dig a little deep, don't you, family? It has here. There's more to the story. What needs to be said is not said. So somebody's holding back. Somebody knows more about the sister background as far as how she was moving out here, and somebody knows something, but somebody's not speaking up on it. Let me just say that, okay? I know her loved ones are just really focusing on, you know, trying to find her. They maybe not really be thinking, but still the spirit is saying what needs to be said is not said, okay? And that which needs to be said, somebody needs to speak up on it, all right? Because somebody knows something, but they're not speaking up on it. The next card is falling out of love, letting go. The next one is single out, targeted, desired, sought after. Hmm. Now I'm starting to wonder, was she doing anything on social media? A lot of these young ladies be on social media, for various reasons. Let me just say that. But that's interesting. 'Cause we did see the targeted, the stalking card also. But anyway, I'm gonna let the spirit do the talking. Single out, targeted, desired, sought after. They need love, feels lonely. Now, a person like this, a lot of times can put themselves out there, and people can sense when you're insecure. Okay, they can, sense certain things about you to where they can try to target you also, if you know what I mean. Okay, um, so obviously, if she wasn't in a relationship, she was feeling lonely. Okay, and that's probably why we saw the card about the card message that was saying about some form of dating site. Okay, but anyway, let's continue. Competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. Interesting. So it looked like she was dealing with some type of competition also. Maybe not on her part, but somebody definitely jealous of her and quite envious and wanted her out the way for whatever reason. Hmm. Let's continue. It has here close by, still in the area. Either Keeshae is still somewhere in the area, or whomever that has caused her to disappear is still in the area. But that's interesting. It has here having fun, partying, or going out, the need to have fun. Phone communication stop. Okay. And let me say this, because a lot of things are going to come out in this reading. I'm not here to put nobody on blast. None of this is my opinion. I'm just there by the spirit, and all I do is interpret the messages. Okay. So if a family member happened to be watching, they can, receive more insight of that which they already know. Okay, a lot of people just looking for confirmation. But anyway, let's continue. Child abandonment has no connection with child. They are unbothered. Now, I never know why certain cards come out the way they do. Okay, as I stated, I don't know if Keeshae has any children or not. Um, I don't know if her father still is in her life, okay, or not. But this speaks from the perspective of someone feels a sense of uh, abandonment due to not having the father around, okay. Um, which can really affect a female, you know what I mean? It can affect a male too, let me just say that. But it can affect a person due to their self esteem and how they feel about themselves. Um, but it came out for a reason. A lot of times, spirit will let certain messages come out. So, if someone who knows her, if they see this, they know what this is talking about. Okay. I have not seen a card that has popped up yet that's saying that she was expecting. Because if she was expecting, I would get this also. The child father didn't want to be bothered with the unborn child. Okay. But it came out for a reason, so I'm going to honor it. All right. The next card is met on social media site. So this is very important. Okay, this message is very important. Something about on social media. And I'm sure her loved one probably checked her social media and then they're not putting the puzzles together. Met up with them by choice. So it was stated that she visited was it a friend? I think it was stated she had visited a friend and she was gonna see her family the next day. Um, Let me see here. Well, wherever she was, her family members had stated that she would see them the next day, okay, but never returned. But never returned. So she was somewhere, okay. Anyway, it has here met up with them by choice, and we also saw the card that mentioned caution, detour, trouble ahead, right here, okay. Caution, detour, trouble ahead. So it looked like by choice that she met up with somebody. Now this is interesting. Look at that. Hint, relationship. Keeping it private until they know it's permanent. Now a lot of time when people do stuff like this, it can be because they are a private individual and they don't like to put their business on Fifth Street. You know what I mean? They like to keep things to themselves and they will only tell you the very minimum. Or it can be someone that's either already in a relationship or the individual could be married. Just saying, okay? But I just thought that was interesting right there. Hint, relationship, keeping it private until they know it's permanent. The next one, had a fight with roommate, lack of harmony. Now I don't know who Keeshae lives with. Okay, um, if that's not the case, that this is stemming from home. It's somebody. It's somebody home. Let me just say that. Okay, I don't know why this message came out, but it did. So I'm going to honor it. I'm just going to honor it. That just speaks from the perspective of a disagreement or a fight, whatever, with somebody that she could possibly, live with. Okay. The next one is accident cover up. Okay. So something definitely jumped off. And a cover up, just somebody's trying to cover their ass. That's all. Okay. It has here question ex lover. It doesn't mean the ex lover's involved. Maybe, they may know something. Okay. Allegedly. We'll go around one more time. Because even when I don't really have an idea of what the message is saying, somebody out there watching, it's like the puzzles are connecting with them. Okay, that's how I look at it. All right, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to use another deck. Okay, that's what I do. I get passionate and I'm just trying to squeeze out as much information as I can. Okay, I'm not going to do no part two. I am not. I feel like I've done all that I can do. And what it's meant to come out is going to come out. Okay. All right. The next one is the need for closure, desires answers to make a decision. I told you she had a decision to make. Okay. And also the spirit is revealing that Keeshae also by choice, by her own choice, met up with somebody. Okay. That she knows. It has here the need for closure, desires answers to make a decision. And if this is not Keeshae, it's somebody. Okay. Somebody is desiring closure. Could it be the ex who desiring closure? It's somebody. It has here selling out, lack integrity, not using power or talents for the highest good of others. So this speaks about someone that's being a sellout. Okay, pretty much just doing anything for money, but it's not for the highest good what they're doing. Okay, or somebody can pay them. Shall I say? For instance, take somebody out and that's also been a sellout, especially if it's a friend. All right, look at that. Can't make this up. Feelings of betrayal. They trusted someone they know who betrayed them. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. So at the end of the day, because we did see the stalker card, and I told you a stalker card can still be somebody that she knows. At the end of the day, it's somebody that she knows. Okay. Feelings of betrayal. They trusted someone they know who betrayed them. And also behind that, look at that. Met up with them by choice. The head disruption, power struggle, and conflict. Okay, when I get this card right here, family, a lot of time I think about who you live with, okay, which is the head. But I see the head really from the perspective of, since I'm doing a reading on, Keeshae, I would say she would be the head, okay, of her life. Let me just say that. Or if she would live with a man, he would be the head of the household, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and just say Keeshae, okay? Since this reading is about her. It says the head disruption, power struggle, and conflict. So due to her actions, how she was moving out here. The spirit already said, detour, trouble ahead. She would not listen to her intuition, okay? Now, the fact that she disappeared, I'm not blaming her. I'm trying to get you to understand this right here. Due to her action, how she was moving, where she was headed, okay? Pretty much trouble ahead, okay? So, wherever she ended up at, power struggle and conflict, okay? Because we also saw the card, got caught up in the drama. Okay, we saw that also. Got caught up in the drama. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. And remember, we saw the card, how somebody wasn't feeling acknowledged. They felt overlooked. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. Not happy in the situation, I want out. So I don't know if she was already in a relationship and she broke it off with the so-called ex, okay? Whatever the case may be. But someone that knows her will understand this reading, okay? And that's all that matters. Not happy in the situation, I want out. So it can be due to a relationship, platonic relationship, or, partnership, okay? She's saying, I want out. Mm, found out about a secret. Information kept hidden from them. Okay. Now, I'm definitely getting ready to end this reading, but I'm going to use one more deck. You know how I do, family. I want to definitely keep this reading up under 120, okay? So let me see something. As you see, it's a lot that was going on, all right, with this sister. As far as the background, okay? Excuse me. And I don't know why question neighbors is popping up in my spirit also. Somebody definitely seen something. Maybe they're not looking at it as though it's a big deal, but I'm sure somebody has seen her out and about with somebody, okay? Maybe who they seen her with, they're not looking at it as though that person would do anything to her, but it's somebody she knows. All right? It's somebody she knows. Allegedly. Somebody she knows. Okay. Now, I'm gonna use one of my let me see something. I want to say something real quick. I want to use this real quick. A lot of time I go from deck to deck. That's how I roll. Okay. Oh my God. Oh look. When cards fly out, I do use them. Okay. They fly out for a reason. Like the spirit is saying, look, look, look. So like she was trying to move forward. It says moving forward, not looking back. Somebody was trying to move forward. Okay. Feeling confused. Has a mental disorder that affects mood, thinking, and behavior. And it also can be like a mental conflict, okay? So feeling confused about, something. Secretive, being secretive. Living a double life full of deception. And also we saw the card message that said it was speaking from the perspective of finding out about a secret. Remember that? Somebody finding out about a secret. It has here someone being secretive, living a double life full of deception. That's pretty much an individual background. What are they doing behind the scene to where they don't want nobody to know about? Okay, as far as how they're living. It has here the wide path. It has here not making wise choices on the path of destruction. And the wide path is that path where you're just so distracted. You know, when there is trouble around you, you're not paying attention to the signs. Let me just say that, okay? Due to being so distracted. Like these cars just want to flat out. I mean, they're just all over the place. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. I want to use another deck. It has here the chakra color purple. It represents spirituality, the qualities of being concerned with the human soul. According to the spirit, I don't know about her being religious, but according to the spirit, she was very spiritual. Okay, so she may be someone that was known for not only praying but meditating as well. That's a spiritual practice as well, doing a lot of meditating, quiet the mind, so you can receive answers from within, especially when you are using your intuition, being led by the spirit. Okay. Right here, it says the need to heal and rest. Remember when we saw that? Remember we saw that card, but it was upside down? And the spirit saying this is what she needs to be doing. Okay? She needs to heal and rest. But she decided to make the conscious decision to go meet up with somebody, see. Okay? It has here knowledgeable and intelligent. According to the spirit, she's very knowledgeable and intelligent. It has here expecting or received money, inheritance, gifts, and raise. But with her card, her hands were out, but she hadn't received it yet. Okay, it says expecting money or any one of these. Okay, but she haven't received it yet. Her hands were open to something coming in. It has here waiting on some news or reply from someone. It has here moving forward, not looking back. It has here the Joker is the suspect, okay? Joker cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. It's like somebody is one way around you, and when they're not around you, they're another way, shall I say. And they take the mask off. It has here avoid responsibility. Having a affair, emotional and sexual love affair between two. Interesting. That doesn't mean that she will talk to somebody else married, but affair is a affair, okay? Unless the individual is already in a relationship, okay? Overcoming challenges, feeling empty, lack of meaning or purpose in life, emotional numbness, feelings of despair, depression. If this is not Keeshae, this is somebody, okay? Feeling like this. Feeling confused. Okay, I showed you this card already, but I'm just showing you again. The chakra color orange represents creativity, addiction, and sexuality. So any one of these are playing a part as well. Okay. Self-sabotage. I told you the head is Keeshae. Okay, she's the head. This speaks about self-sabotage, negative thinking, self-doubt, overindulgence, and that's a misprint. That's supposed to be drugs, okay? Drugs or alcohol, procrastinating, discrimination, disorganization, initiating conflict, okay? Now the procrastinating can let you know she had a decision to make, but she kept putting it off, okay? Especially if it's a decision you're trying to back off from somebody and you know you need to do it, but you don't do it, okay? You keep going backwards. But anyway, it has here a dark soul, a psychopath, unemotional. This could be the individual that's involved. It has here avoiding their pain within, the need to heal, release, and let go. So obviously, the sister was still dealing with some, pain and whatever she was going through. She needed to heal and release, and pretty much put the work in. Put the work in to release and let it go. Okay, that's why we saw suffering in silence. It has here the chakra color green represents love and healing. Represents I love, and also the need to heal. It has here, we started already, secretive, living a double life full of deception. And if this is not the individual, the suspect, this is Keeshae, okay? Somebody living a double life, being secretive. It has here, uses illegal drugs, somebody do. And it can just be smoking weed, okay? The spirit looks at that also as illegal. Now, we did see the message saying something about feeling confused. It has here ignorance, do not listen. So somebody was probably trying to tell her something, but you know, she wasn't heeding. It has here caution, stop, think, caution, stop, think on the wrong path due to negative thinking and your actions. And we did see the card got caught up in the drama. It has here the chakra color dark blue. It represents vision, psychic abilities, empath. That's someone who feels deeply. They pick up on others' emotions or knowing. Okay. What I get with this right here, if I do sense that she is spiritual, but what I pick up with this is she knows the individual. She's saying, "I know." Okay. She was also operating in awareness as well. Okay. So she knows the individual. This is someone that loves to take all the credit. And this is the path that she was on, okay? And this can happen with any of us, okay? When we get distracted on the wrong things or on the wrong individual, okay? It can happen. All right. Now, I still got some time. You know me, family. I'm going to try to keep this up under an hour and 30 minutes. I say that, okay? Okay? At least up under an hour and 30 minutes. Lord knows I try to go the extra mile because, see, behind the scenes, I pay because this is my time, okay? So anyway, this is a labor of love. Now I want to real quick. I'm going to use two more decks. I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to use the mystery oracle cards. All right. Shout out to Melanie Francis. Now, I'll read them. I'm going to extra mile like I do because this case, it's a cold case. She disappeared in 2016. All right. Divine Spirit of Love and True Holy Spirit, seeking clarity on the disappearance of Keeshae Jacobs. I can shed light on this darkness concerning Keeshae disappearance. We led up to her disappearance. Seeking clarity about her disappearance. I'm do a 3-row spread. Seeking clarity on the oh my goodness, on the disappearance. Alone, family. I'm going to definitely acknowledge them. And they're not going to be in divine order anyway. Okay. I'm just going to stack them on top of each other. Because when these cards jump out, they want to be acknowledged. Please know that. Okay, I need by the spirit to stop. Remember, they are not in divine order. Okay, and I hate to say it, family. Why did the spirit is talking? I don't know if this sister, do drugs or not. If it's not her, it's somebody that's playing a part in the situation. Okay, okay. This crime may be solved by DNA testing or other scientific methods. And I'm sorry that I'm using these cards. I'm not saying yay or nay when it comes to whether she's alive or not. What I'm doing, I'm making the spirit do the talking, okay? And I was led by the spirit to use this card, so that's why I'm using them, okay? So I'm sorry if it offended anybody. This case will remain unsolved until the evidence is discovered. And so far, no evidence yet. Surveillance cameras may provide important clues. Now, I'm sure the authorities have been using surveillance camera. Maybe, what it's showing is she's with so-called people that she knows. And her family's not putting two and two together yet, okay? But it's somebody she knows, okay? They need to go back and uh, look at those cameras. And I don't even know if authorities have seen the cameras. And it's been, what, 5, 6 years now? They may not even have that evidence, especially if they haven't been collecting the cameras. Argument or fight is a strong factor. Yes, indeed. Conflict. In the near, in the near, I'm sorry, in the future, the killer may admit the guilt. So, according to the spirit, in the near future, the killer may admit the guilt. Well, yeah, their conscience start eating up at them and having sleepless nights. Friend knows something. A friend knows something. Okay, let me say that again. Allegedly, a friend knows something. Okay, victim didn't know the killer. Now, if that's the case right there, we did see Partnership Alliance. Let me just say that. We did see Partnership Alliance, and according to the spirit, she was being stalked. Okay, somebody was watching her, so that can be due to somebody doing a favor for the other. But if that's the case, it will come out. Please know that. Whether somebody pays somebody off or someone doing a favor for the other, okay? Social media will provide valuable clues. But I'm sensing that she did know the person, okay? That put somebody up to it, or they could have done it themselves. Cell phone records may provide important clues. Yep. Who was she communicating with? Females do talk and gossip. Please know that. And the streets definitely be talking. Need to interview more suspects. Now somebody knows something. Drugs may be an important factor in this case. Details leading up to the murder may be worth investigating. Illegal activities played a role. Illegal activities played a role. Okay? And remember, we did see somebody find out about a secret, probably what somebody, be doing, you know. Strange phenomena involved. Now, and I get this card right here, family. A lot of time when it comes to the missing, it lets me know that they are no longer with us, okay, allegedly. But when it comes to missing cases that I do, this card lets me know that she's no longer with us, okay? She's in the spirit realm. She's still alive, but she's in the spirit realm, okay? Energy never dies. Um, yeah. And then sometimes with this message, her body says remains could be somewhere near a graveyard also. Um, in the area of a graveyard. Not saying that she's in a graveyard, but it could be somewhere in the neighborhood close by. A graveyard can be around. She could be somewhere near a graveyard. But at the end of the day, when I get this message right here, it can let me know that she's no longer with us, okay? Important details are not being revealed to the public at this time. Okay, so it's a good chance, who knows, the authorities may have camera evidence. But whatever information that they are holding on to that the family don't know, they sure hell ain't sharing it. Important details are not being revealed to the public at this time. So the authorities know what they know, but they always hold on to evidence. That's what they do. Killer will murder again, allegedly. And that will only be if they don't get to this person in time, um, for whatever reason, due to far as trying to commit another act. They may feel invisible, okay, or whatever. Especially if it's drug related, like you know how you deal like with drug dealers. I mean that's dealing with groups too. Illegal activities. And I don't know why I said it, but it popped up in my spirit. Okay, I'm gonna use one more deck and that's it. So give me a minute. I like to be led by the spirit what I use. Okay, spirit told me to use this. I'm gonna use it. And let me say this also, just because I might mention friends or I might mention ex-lover, I'm not saying that any of these individuals have anything to do with her disappearance. The spirit has a reason why it mentions certain people, okay? It's really for her loved ones and those she knows to receive clarity about certain messages. Let me just say that. And I'm just led by the spirit. So I'm just letting the spirit do the talking, okay? But none of this is my opinion. All right, let me just say that. The main thing, Lord's willing, you know, the main thing is that she will be found. Okay, how she's going to be found, that is the question. How she will be found, that is the question. Cause see, I forgot who they said that she was with as far as when she left home. Who is she with? Did she ever fallen out with that individual before she left home, or she met up with somebody and went to their home and fallen out with them? I'm using my Gain Insight homemade deck. Okay. The need to travel and get away, and we did see this earlier in the other message. So obviously, she was thinking about getting away, okay, maybe to clear her head or something. Okay. Someone stealing from them something of value. Okay. Whether that be, money, resources, or material. Okay. Whatever this means to Keeshae. Child will be found, there's hope. So in the most high God divine timing, you know, um, her whereabouts and location, um, her family will know something, okay? And according to the spirit, she was doing a whole lot of procrastinating. Putting things off that you can do today, procrastination. They wish to be alone, feelings of depression and withdrawing, and pay attention to repeated messages, okay? They're very important. All right, this one here says cross path with a stranger. So obviously she's going to meet up with somebody, okay? Now this is saying cross path with a stranger, okay? So that makes sense. So obviously somebody was watching her, okay? I just don't know when it comes to this stranger, whether somebody that she knew that was trying to get back at her and want her out the way, did they pay the stranger to take her out? See, I don't know that yet. Falling out of love, letting go. Now this coming back up again. Had a fight with a roommate, lack of harmony. Woman. Pride, acting out of arrogance and vanity, being harsh and not conscious of your weakness. Accident cover up. Wide path runs feet to destruction. Found out about a secret someone has, it say has cheating, okay? But anyway, found out about a secret about somebody's cheating gossip, okay? So gossip, found out about a secret about somebody was cheating. It says communication with the ex-lover. The need for closure, desires and answers to make a decision. Desired, sought after, single out for popular people, wants them. I want to be loved. I want the abuse to stop. Drama and abuse at their home. Thug, hoodlum, violent criminal. Okay, so this is somebody's background. They're known for getting in trouble, probably being in and out of the system, doing illegal acts. Okay, check out, mental breakdown, checked out. Deadly heated fight. Had a fight with their spouse. It says had a fight with their spouse. It has here stranger. Now it can be a male or female now. It has here strangled, allegedly. And it has here justice. So in the Most High God divine timing, I'm praying that the authorities will pick this case back up and that the family will receive justice on behalf of their loved one who's presently no longer around, okay? God, that's a lot. Man. Moving forward, not looking back, moving on. That's the third time we saw this. Let's say seen someone new, allegedly. They stolen from someone, took something of value. It could have been her money or something. They got caught up in the drama. See how the messages I start repeat again, family. Feeling lost, feeling lost. They wander off in the path of a stranger who is unbalanced mentally. Question fake friend. Facing their fears. Okay. Not running away. Meeting up with someone they know. Wants to pay back revenge, get back at them. Injustice. New relationship. Mental entrapment. It's the same thing as a mental conflict, okay? But anyway, feels powerless, not in their personal power, take responsibilities of their life. Well, the need to take responsibility of their life. The path they are on is not in the area. Meet on a dating site. Give you a lot of this just background information. Question friend, double life, hook up for benefits. So it's like hooking up with somebody for money, hook up for benefits, double life, pretty much living a double life for benefits. So hooking up with individuals for money. Fight, not happy at home, unbalanced. Missing, will be found. So as I stated, the Most High God divine timing, she will be found. I want to real quick. I want to do I want to pull a card to get an idea of location, okay? And then that's it. Divine spirit to encourage the location of Keeshae Jacobs. You can clear the location of Keeshae Jacobs. What do the background location looks like? What do the background location looks like? Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm not really interested in these. This pretty much like who did it. It gives you an idea of who did it. Um, this says the power control killer. It's pretty much like a control freak. I'm pretty much interested in the location. Spirits said we are complete, so I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what I have, and I'm gonna end this reading. Oh boy. Okay. This says when it has here 1 to 6 months, relate to past and future. This sister has been missing for what over 5 years, all right? About 5 years or a little over. It says from 1 to 6 months. So it says relates to past and future. So I'm sensing that the spirit is saying that her location and her whereabouts, as far as her, body slash remains, um, her family should know something within 1 to 6 months, okay? As far as her whereabouts, the location of Keeshae, all right? From this day, anywhere from 1 to 6 months, okay? It has here another when, it has here days, relates to past and future. According to spirit, this sister went missing during the daytime, okay? This is another when. It says relates to past and future. So it's two of them, okay? This one is saying anywhere from 6 to 12 months. So it's really going to depend on the authorities, family. I hate to say it. Because no matter what I say in this reading, if the authorities are not doing their part, stepping up, reopening this case, and I'm not saying that it's closed, but things are moving very slow behind the scenes because the spirit is saying that, okay? But it is for them to really, you know, get on the good foot and make her case a priority and go back and look at those files, go back and look at those cameras. But anyway, this is another win. Anywhere from this day, anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Okay, her family should know more information concerning Keeshae case. All right, any more information or her whereabouts. Okay, this right here is a what happened. Okay, I have about three of them. It has here disabled, mental health issue, illness, and sickness. Okay. I don't know if she smoked some weed or whatever. It could have been lace. All right. But the spirit did say she was confused also. Okay. But anyway, here is another what happened. Drugs. See, I can't make that up. See that? Drugs. And Spirit said drugs is playing a part also. Drugs slash alcohol addiction. We did see some addictions. Addictions, hallucinations, cognitive, cognitively impaired. Okay, it's playing a part. And here is another what happened. Trafficking, addiction is popping back up again, hallucination, and cognitively impaired. Here is a where. All right, I know it's not saying a lot, and I apologize. It's not showing a lot. Um, it's just showing roads, pathway, trails, hills, and mountains. All right. So there was some, it's like there was some traveling involved. Okay, and it's showing here hills and mountains. So it looked like to me she could be somewhere outside of a road or outside of a walking trail in the woods. Okay. Let me see something. Divine Spirit, there another location. There another location. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong deck. I apologize. I'm grabbing the wrong deck, family. Divine Spirit, there another location. Give us an idea of her location. There another location. See, right here it's showing a vehicle by traveling by bus or some type of vehicle, but it's not really showing. It's just showing an SUV, but it doesn't have to be an SUV. Um, it's just showing some form of transportation, whether she could have been traveling by bus, to meet up with somebody, or driving. Okay, somebody was driving. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, here's another background of a location, family. It is showing outside. It has here on the top fields, forest, bushland. I told you outside the road somewhere, okay? Fields, forest, bushland. It also has here backyard, parks, and nature, okay? But I'm just not really sensing her like above ground. That's all I'm saying. She could be covered up or allegedly buried, all right? Allegedly. Allegedly. We're gonna hope for the best, okay? I don't want to upset nobody, all right? We're gonna hope for the best, okay? But it's a good chance she still can be in the area somewhere. All right. Because what's done in the dark, please know it will come out to the marvelous light. And these are just some examples of who did it, shall I say. It just describe the characteristics of an individual. And it's hideous. I don't really want to get into all of that. Um at the end of the day, um the spirit is revealing something about, question a friend. It's revealing something about, bringing up her ex for whatever reason. Also, something about you know somebody living a double life, whether it's Keeshae or somebody she knows, because somebody found out about a secret. Let me just say that. Also, it's revealing that she made the conscious decision to go meet up with somebody, but somebody was watching her. Okay, because we did see partnership alliance. Whether that was Keeshae in partnership with somebody or somebody was in partnership with somebody else, okay? Somebody want her out the way, all right? Um, someone could have formed an alliance, hooked up with somebody to maybe take her out, or it could just be in something that Keeshae was trying to do and form a alliance with somebody pertaining to business. But at the end of the day, it's a lot that's going on here. But we did see the stalking card as well as the stranger card, so I cannot dismiss that. All I'm saying is, she knows the individual that put the individual up to it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Um, and the spirit is also saying that she was sought after, and desired. Okay, so that's definitely, like I said, I'm seeing, benefits for money and all this mess, that can be due to sex. A lot of young people do a lot of stuff on social media for many, many reasons. But anyway, I'm sending my love to your sister. I'm praying that she will be found no matter what. And according to the spirit and the most high God divine timing, she will be found. I just want to do this reading to, for anyone who knows her may gain some type of insight and get an idea of what these messages are really, really saying, okay? So it can lead to some individual that needs to be questioned. Much love to this sister, much love to her mother, her family. And I am through with this reading. I will not revisit it. My readings behind the scenes, I do charge. So anyone who's interested, check out my About Me section on my channel. It will show all the readings that I offer as well as their prices. So I do have other decks that I can use as far as pulling information. And if you know, I have all kind of decks, but this reading would end up going about 2 hours. So anyway, much love to you. Thank you for watching. I just want to pay homage to this sister who's been missing for about 5 years or more. And much love to her family. Thank you, family, for watching. Much love to you. This is my reading on Keeshae Eunique Jacobs. She went missing September 26th of 2016. And at the time, she was 21 years old, okay? So thank you for watching, and bye for now. Oh, I meant to say she's missing from Virginia, okay? She's missing from Virginia. All right. Much love.